it's Jasmine and welcome back to my channel for another video. So for those of you that are new here, let me formally introduce myself. My name is Jasmine, I'm 27 years old and I am a neonatal nurse practitioner. What that means is that I take care of very sick or critically ill infants. I also take care of premature infants that are born way too early. So that's a little about me. And here on my channel, I make content about nursing, specifically neonatal nursing, and I talk about both my experience as a registered nurse as well as my new experience now as a neonatal nurse practitioner, because I am a new grad, so have not even been doing this 6 months, y'all. So definitely very new to the experience. And I made this channel just because I wanted to share any of my knowledge and the resources that I have with people, especially because I did not see a lot of people that looked like me going into the field that I'm interested in. So that's a little bit about me. Hope that you'll stay and enjoy the content. For those of you that are returning, welcome back and thank you for coming back as always. So today's video I'm really excited about. So we're gonna talk about two major changes in my life most recently. So I got a job as a neonatal nurse practitioner, and I've actually been working there for about almost 3 months now, and it's been going real well, but we'll get into that a little bit later. And the second part of the video is that I had to move across the country for this job. So I don't really know that many people who've done that, especially not like in my family and especially not at this age. So I decided to sort of document my experience and sort of let you guys know what that looked like for me. So stay tuned. Okay, baby, let's not get into the move yet, and let's talk about the job, because without the job, there would be no move. So how I got my job. So I graduated in May of 2023. And by that time, I had already been sort of doing interviews and applying places, because I noticed a lot of my classmates already had positions. And I was like, oh, girl, you behind the curve. So I started applying places. And if you want to know more information about like what the job interviewing process or what my application process looked like, you can take a look at my previous video, which is all about job interviews for RNs. And so for this position specifically, I filled out the online application on the hospital's website, and then I got an email from somebody asking me to set up an interview. I set up a Zoom interview, so I did not get to see the people I was working with or the place I was working with in person until I got here, which is kind of crazy in hindsight when you think about it. I was familiar with the hospital, but had never been in their NICU, anything like that. So for reference, but I did all of that interviewing, and then, eventually they got back to me about a week later and gave me an offer, which I accepted very gladly. After about a week, I thought about it. I weighed my options because I actually had a couple of offers at the same time. So weighed all of my options, and I ended up picking this one because I thought it would be not only the best fit for me, but I also wanted to make sure that I started my career off on a good foot. And I have always sought out challenges, whether that be in school, in life. I like a challenge, okay? A challenge keeps my brain occupied. I like my brain to be stimulated, okay? So I knew that this place was not only going to challenge me, but I knew that it was going to make me a better nurse practitioner in the long run. So that's sort of what influenced my decision. So now that I've talked about the interview, let's talk about the move. Drum roll, please. Okay, let me stop playing. So the city that I'm moving to is, I moved to Atlanta, Georgia. I know. Okay, let me stop playing. But no, I moved to Atlanta. I love the city of Atlanta. So I went to undergrad here. So I'm really familiar with Atlanta. I have a lot of friends here. I have some family by blood and by, I said you my family here. Yeah, I just love this city so much. I've never not loved Atlanta, from the food to the music to the culture to also Atlanta is a Black metropolis. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I enjoy, especially I came from a very Black city, but my city was very small. So to come here to Atlanta and to be able to be in a big city and still see so many people that look like me, and to be able to work in a very high level high operating NICU and to see so many practitioners and doctors that look like me, respiratory therapists that look like me. Oh, baby, that sold me alone. And I'm not gonna lie to you, just jumping back to the interview portion real quick. When I did my interview, I did a Zoom interview and I did a group interview. So a good number of nurse practitioners and doctors that were going to be my colleagues were on my Zoom interview. And I want y'all to know, they don't even realize how much they sold me by the fact that when I logged on to the interview, I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 different Black women. Black women. Mind you, up until before this experience, I had seen one Black woman nurse practitioner. One, uno. And she was a traveler and she had been doing her job for a really long time. And even she told me that I was going to see very few and far in between people that looked like me. So for me to go from hearing that and preparing myself mentally for that to then go to popping on a screen and seeing multiple Black women, oh, baby, they sold me. I said, I don't need to see anything else. I don't need to see anything else. Just because I have spent so much time being the representation for the people in my field. And honestly, I just wanted a break. I'm tired of it. I probably will end up back in that position one day. I would love for it not to be that way because I want as many Black women to infiltrate this field as we can, because it just, why would you not want to come save the babies? Come on. But I won't get on that soapbox. But yeah, so I moved to the city of Atlanta. It was exciting. I'm definitely happy with my decision. There were some hesitations I had just leaving my family and leaving my home and leaving everything that I was used to. Was different. I had been in Ohio my entire life and it was everything that I knew. And like, even though I'm familiar with Atlanta, going to college somewhere and living somewhere as an adult and paying bills is very, very different. So I realized that I had a very glamorized experience of what Atlanta was like because I was here when I was in school, versus like now I'm like, I live here. This is your everyday. It's not vacation. It's not college. It's different. But I will say I do not regret my decision at all. I'm really enjoying it thus far. So much that I decided to make a Moving to Atlanta series for all of you. So I have been recording content the entire time that I've been doing this moving process, just because I feel like moving across the country is not easy. Because the amount of videos I had to look up, like, how do I do this? How do I get this here? Where do I go with this? Do I sell this? Do I keep this? Where can I buy this? Like, especially as somebody who has never rented an apartment before. Oh, child, trying to do that from across the country. Yeah, like, so, you know, I was like, I really feel like we need to document this journey. So I have all of that content for y'all. It's coming. It'll all be in the series. So hopefully you'll stay tuned. I'm probably going to do the series here on YouTube, and I'm also might do some snippets on Instagram or TikTok for as long as we'll have TikTok. I don't know, but stay tuned for that. So I don't want to make this video too long because, baby, it is. Hey, Google, what time is it?
It's 9:32 p.m.
You see, you heard that, 9:32. Mama has been up since 5:30 this morning because I got off of work today, if you cannot tell. It was Wednesday, so I had to wear pink. But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoy the content, and please, please, please stay tuned for the Moving to Atlanta series. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down in the comments, or feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or TikTok. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get notifications every time I post. Because, I mean, why wouldn't you? All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. But I just need to tell y'all something. Okay, you see these scrubs? I'm not going to stand up because, baby, I'm tired. But I know y'all see one. I know y'all see this pink. The pink is pinking. Okay? For real. But I feel like I should do a video on these scrubs. So if you actually watch the videos long enough to watch these little bloopers and you think that I should do a review on the scrubs, let me know. Okay? Okay. All right. Bye. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get updates on all my newest content.